Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and macOS Monterey 12.3.1 was released yesterday to the public. This is available to anyone that can install macOS 12, and it's available now. Just find it by going to your software update. You can go to your system preferences, click on software update, and you should see it there. So if you're not seeing it, you may have to click on advanced, click OK, and then it will check for an update again. That's usually the easiest way to find the update. Now, if we close this, you can see that macOS Monterey came in at 1.34 gigabytes for this particular update. So it's not a huge update and probably took 15 to 20 minutes to install. Now, along with this, Apple also released iOS 15.4.1, iPadOS 15.4.1, along with watchOS 8.5.1, and tvOS and HomePodOS 15.4.1. All of those are available now. Now let's take a look at the build number and talk about what's new. So we'll click on the Apple, click About This Mac, and as you can see, the version is 12.3.1. If we click on that, you'll see the build number is 21E258. And this particular update fixes two things, or at least that's what Apple's let us know about, if there's not even more fixes than that. The first thing has to do with USB-C or Thunderbolt external displays where they're having an issue when connected to a Mac Mini as a second display. So if you have a 2018 Mac Mini, this could be an issue, and this should resolve that issue. It's specific to that particular device. However, it could work on later devices as well that were having problems. The update also resolves an issue with Bluetooth devices, such as game controllers, according to Apple, where they could disconnect from your Mac after playing audio through some Beats headphones. So why this actually causes an issue specifically with Beats headphones is hard to say, but it's something that they've resolved. In addition to the bug fixes I've mentioned, Apple also updated security. So you can see that here where it says Apple Security Updates. Scroll down and you'll see macOS Monterey 12.3.1. If we click on this, you'll see that they've addressed two issues, at least that they've told us about. The first one is Apple AVD, where it says an impact was an application may be able to execute arbitrary code with kernel privileges. The description or the fix for this was an out-of-bounds write issue was addressed with improved bounds checking. Apple is aware of a report that this issue may have been actively exploited. In addition to this, they've fixed issues with Intel graphics drivers. If you have Intel graphics on your Mac, the impact was an application may be able to read kernel memory. To fix it, an out-of-bounds read issue may lead to disclosure of kernel memory and was addressed with improved input validation. Again, Apple is aware of a report that this issue may have been actively exploited. And again, both of these were submitted by anonymous researchers. So those issues have been addressed in this particular update. As far as future updates, well, we're waiting to see if Apple's going to have future changes or anything, since it's mostly feature complete. If we click on calendar, you'll see here, being that it's April 1st, so far we don't have WWDC invites or the Worldwide Developer Conference invites. Typically, Apple sends these out at the end of March, but it looks like if they are going to send out invites and then allow developers to join, whether that be in person or virtually, usually we should see those very soon. Typically, those events are held in the first or second week of June, and when those events are available, then you'll be able to see the new versions of iOS and macOS and watchOS and so on. So we're waiting for that. Typically, we'll have macOS updates that fix bugs and security issues all the way up until September, where we'll have the next release. So if Apple continues to do things like they normally do, that's what we can expect. Other than that, there's nothing else mentioned, so it's a minor update, but definitely something I would advise you update. So if you were wondering if you should update to this version, macOS 12.3.1, I would advise it for the security updates, and of course if you were having those issues with Bluetooth. Those could fix issues with headphones and more, so hopefully that resolves issues if you were having them. So we should see some better Bluetooth connectivity across all our devices based off of this particular round of updates. Now, if you found anything else in this particular version of macOS 12.3.1, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. And if you'd like to get your hands on this wallpaper, I'll leave the iOS version you can see here linked in the description like I normally do. If you haven't subscribed already though, please subscribe. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.